friends, welcome back to Little Blessed Nest. My name is Stephanie. If you're new here today, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. As always, thank you to all my subscribers who come every week and support my channel and watch my videos. I thank you so much. Today's video, we're going to be doing a little fun day of thrift shopping. I have been finding all of the things at the Goodwill in White House, Tennessee. Now, I will say it is Goodwill. We all know prices are on the rise at the Goodwill. And some things were ridiculous, but other things were very reasonably priced. I found things from Hobby Lobby. I found things from Target. And then just some random things that I don't know where they came from. But I feel like I got good deals on all the things that I purchased. There were more things that I wanted to purchase, but I had to hold myself back, and I still got quite a bit. So I'm really excited to share this thrift haul with you guys. As soon as I walked into Goodwill, I noticed this big white cabinet. It was huge and it was in rough shape, but for only $30, I feel like this was a steal. It could easily be fixed up and used for a pantry in somebody's kitchen. From there, I headed straight back to the furniture department where I saw this beautiful coffee table. I love these that have the raised lids where you can sit and have snacks while you're watching movies. I would have picked this one up had it fit my space better. And then I saw this little laundry rack here. The price on it was $7.99. And then I almost picked up this little plant stand. It was $5.99, a little more than I wanted to pay for it. They had several nice pieces back here in the furniture section. It's usually hit or miss. They had all these nice dining chairs, and the fabric isn't one I would choose, but it was in really good shape. And these were $8 a piece. I also spotted this coffee table. I loved the shape of it, but it was a little too short. I'm sure you could do something to DIY it and make it taller, but I really didn't want to mess with it. I thought it was odd that it had these little carrying handles on the ends. I wanted to take a second and thank you all for all of your sweet and thoughtful comments on last week's video. I was talking to you guys about all of the struggles that I have been having going through perimenopause. If you missed that video and that's something that interests you, be sure to go back and watch it. I'll link it in the description box below, and try to remember to add a tag up here on the right side of your screen. But I got so many comments from so many women who are going through the same things, and while I know that a lot of people are going through this, it was just so interesting to read comments from you guys who are here with me every week and who see my struggles when I share them, and you guys are just the best. So thank you. I will be in prayer for all of you who are going through the same things I am. It's a lot. Being a woman is a lot. It's a blessing, but it's a lot. But anyway, back to the thrift shopping. I spotted this round cutting board tucked under some other items, and I immediately snatched that up. I also looked through the rest of the dishware. That's probably my favorite aisle to go down in Goodwill, is the dish aisle. I just enjoy looking for treasures. I also looked at this little vase here. It kind of had like a tree bark look to it. I thought that was nice. It was $2.99. And then I spotted these plates sticking out, and I knew that they were from Hearth and Hand. It was $3.99 for 2 of them. I thought this was a great deal as well. I also liked this little bowl with the blue flowers on it. This little tray, it looks like a little candy tray or ashtray. It was $2.99. And then I spotted this little set. How beautiful. I love the little roses. It had the creamer, the teapot, and the little sugar bowl. There wasn't a lid on the sugar bowl. I'm not sure. I'd imagine there's supposed to be one, but it was still very pretty. And I believe it was $2.99. and the picture was $4.99. I saw this little silver cart and I had to pull it out and look at it. Y'all, it's a Walmart grocery cart. Now, what do you do with that? I don't know, but I did think it was cute, regardless. I checked out this seasonal decor just to see if there was anything I couldn't live without, and I did like this basket. It already had some pumpkins in it, and it has little handles on the side. I thought this was a pretty good deal, so I went ahead and picked that up. They had a pumpkin garland for $2.99. That's right, that's called a garland. For those of you who know, you know. I saw this cute little hanging ghost. It looked like it's made out of like terry cloth, like a towel. It needed a good bath though, so we left that behind. I almost picked up this little pumpkin. It was $3.99. It was super heavy. It was definitely a good quality pumpkin. I thought this little ghost was cute, but I wasn't paying $1.99 for it. I thought it should have been like a quarter. And then I saw this hand-painted picture that I just wanted to share with you guys because I thought it was really cute. It had a barn on it with this little country scene and a church. Whoever painted this did a really good job. The paint is scraping off of it. Maybe needs a sealer on it, but it really is so pretty. I wonder if they sell these somewhere. Alright guys, let's hop back over and do this thrift haul, and I will share with you everything that I picked up from Goodwill and the Hope Center in White House, Tennessee. So the first thing I want to share with you is this beautiful vase that I picked up. Y'all know I really lean towards glassware that has these ridges in them. And I thought this was so pretty. Ryan, thankfully, I'm a lucky girl. He buys me flowers a lot. So I think they're going to be beautiful in this new vase. I can't wait to put some in there. And then I picked up this little votive candle holder. I thought this was really pretty. This was $1. Now this one was not from Goodwill. I picked this up at the Hope Center in White House. That's a really good thrift shop. I shared that in the video with you as well. Their prices are better than Goodwill. Hit or miss in there. Sometimes I find things, sometimes I don't. Two of my favorite fall shirts that I have bought came from there. The orange one with the blue in it that I love, I've worn it a lot because it just is so comfortable and it fits right. It looks good. I love the colors, but it's not a votive candle holder. I'm sorry. It holds a taper candle. It's got a little circle in there. You can't really see it, but this was $1. I thought it was just really pretty. I don't know if you would call those scallops. They're kind of, I don't know, but regardless, beautiful. The next thing I picked up is actually something that's been on my thrift list. I have a list that I keep in my phone of things that I would like to find for a good deal. And one of those things that I wanted to find was a butter bell. And I didn't even know what a butter bell was until probably a couple months ago. And I think they're so neat. Who doesn't love fresh, soft butter on their toast or whatever? And that's what this does. You put your butter inside here and you put some water in the bottom of this and it keeps it fresh, and you can leave it sitting on your counter and it'll always be soft and spreadable. And I thought it was just such a pretty one. This was a little pricey. It was $6, $5.99. It has the little tabs on the bottom. I mean, it's heavy. I feel like this probably was expensive wherever it's from. I'm not sure. It doesn't say anywhere on it where it's from, but it's definitely heavy, and yeah, it's beautiful. I also picked up this little creamer. I have the bowls that match this, so when I saw it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up because it was only $1, and I thought it would be cute with my little white and green bowls. I usually put those out at Christmas time, so this is a cute little addition. I picked up these wooden coasters for Ryan's house. These were only $0.25. It says they're made in India, but they're just little wooden coasters, 25 cents. He didn't have any coasters, so I thought that was a good deal. I also picked up this candle. I don't know where it's originally from. It says Aromance on it. It's cherry blossom scented. It's never been used. I thought it smelled really good. It was $2.99, so I went ahead and picked that up. I love it when I find things from Hobby Lobby or Target or things like that at the thrift store for a really good deal. And I found some this time. I found this lovely artwork from the Hobbyist of Lobbies. Originally $17.99. Your girl here gave $4 for it. That's right, 4 smackaroonies. How pretty is that? I'm thinking that I may take it out of this. It's just a plastic black frame. Wouldn't this be pretty in a beautiful gold frame? So I may do that. It isn't really a fall scene here, so I think I'll put it up until maybe spring and bring this out and change up the frame on it. What do you guys think? Don't you think it'd be better in a prettier frame? Like, this is just, see, it's just cheap plastic. I do like the gold around the edge. I don't know. We'll leave it alone until spring, and then I'll see if I want to change it or keep it, because y'all know me, I change my mind with the wind. Then I also picked up this little Wi-Fi sign. It was $9.99 at a Hobby Lobby, and I paid $3 for it. It says, welcome to our home. The Wi-Fi password is, and then you write it on there with a Sharpie or dry erase marker or whatever. People are always wanting to know my Wi-Fi password, and I can never remember it. It's a bunch of numbers. I need to change it, but I don't know how. So I thought I could write it here, and then they will know what the Wi-Fi code is, and so will I. I found this little sign, and I thought this would look nice at Ryan's house. It was only $1.99, originally from Hobby Lobby for $12.99. And I liked the little leather corners on it. I feel like this goes well with his home. It says love gathers here. How sweet is that? So I'm gonna take this to his house along with the wooden coasters. And I also got a couple of plates for him. These are actually from Target. Let me take the plastic off, make life a little easier for us all. But these are really pretty. They're heavy, they're good quality, and it really goes with his style. It's got this green little trim on it, and these are from Hearth and Hand. I gave $3.99 for 2, so $2 a piece. I really don't think you can buy it at Target for that, and they look like they're brand new. Another thing on my thrift list was a round cutting board. I don't have one like this. All of mine are either oblong or square shaped. I don't have any round ones, so I've been on the lookout for one, and I found this one. This was $3.99, which I think $4 is a great price for this. It looks brand new. There's no scratches or anything on it. Still has a sticker. The next thing that I picked up at Goodwill was this basket. I really like it. It's got little handles that fold up on it, and I'm gonna put this on top of my hutch. It already has some pumpkins in it, which is really cool. I also picked up these bowls that I thought were beautiful. It's a set of 4, and they're glass bowls with these beautiful little scallops on them. They are from Decor, France. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not pronouncing that right. These be beautiful with a little dessert in it. It's perfect serving size, not too big. I mean, heck yeah, I'll give you $5 for these beautiful scalloped bowls from France. I saw these at that Hope Center place, and it's these little containers. Something came in them. I don't know what. I don't recognize these. You guys might know where they're from. But what I like about them is the lid. You see that? I do gingerbread men in my kitchen for Christmas. And does this not look like, you know, the little scalloped icing with the gingerbread men? I was thinking I could put peppermint sticks in here or something like that. Oh, what about gumdrops? You know how you do gumdrops on gingerbread houses? That's an idea. Lots of uses for these things, and normally I would have passed this right on by because, I mean, they're a little dingy. They just need to be cleaned up, but that just reminded me so much of the icing on gingerbread houses, so I had to grab those for 50 cents each. Before I forget, I also picked the cats up this little tunnel, and I wanted to share with you when I gave it to them. Rosie, she She's checking it out, y'all. Do you like your tunnel? Huh? Are you enjoying your tunnel? I think she likes it. That was $4 well spent. Whoa. Okay, so last but not least, I picked up this cute little container. It says Creative Co-op on the bottom of it, but it's got these little feet here. It's got this cute little bunny. I think this is going to be adorable for spring and Easter time. You could store this in a bathroom with cotton swabs or cotton swabs or cotton, what is that other cotton thing? Cotton balls. Hello. Yeah. You could also put it in your kitchen. Put tea bags in here or flavor packs that you put in your water, just anything. So adorable. I really like it. I gave $3.99 for it. All right, my friends, that wraps up this thrift haul. Tell me what your favorite thing was that I found. Have you guys found any good things out thrifting lately? I've been very fortunate with my thrift shopping lately. I have found really good things for decent prices. I like weekdays better than weekends because it's not as crowded, and I like to go early a lot of times. It just depends, really. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just go whenever the whim hits me and I have the available time. That's when I go. But yeah, I am soon going to be going to my first Goodwill bins. I was Googling Goodwills in the areas that I am in regularly, and I found a Goodwill bins. So I'm thinking I'm going to get up super early one morning and be there when they open, because I'm thinking that's the best strategy. I have never been to a Goodwill bins, and I am really excited. Have you guys been? Do you have any tips for me? Any suggestions? I know there, like they put, if you've never heard of it, because I hadn't until maybe a year ago, I started seeing them on YouTube, Goodwill bins hauls, and apparently they just put all the stuff is in these bins and everybody just goes in there and digs through the bins, and they charge you per pound for the stuff. And apparently it's really good. Like, people get really good deals there. So I don't know. I'm usually not one who likes to dig for things, but this just kind of sounds like a treasure hunt and everybody's digging for it. So it seems like more fun. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm gonna bring you guys along. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll bring somebody with me so that they can film, because how can I dig through the bins while I'm filming? I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned for that. We've got some big projects coming up, and y'all know I don't have a ton of things left to do to my home. Like, it's getting about finished. I'm gonna be working on my bedroom soon. I'm fixing to start clearing out the whole room. I'm just gonna take everything out of there and we're just gonna start fresh. I'm gonna put beadboard in there. We're gonna do some painting. I've got to put flooring in there, and we might get some new bedding. I'm not sure. I did get a new mattress. Y'all saw that a few videos back. Yeah, I would really like to find 2 matching bedside tables. Mine is just some random side table that I picked up at a thrift store, which is fine. If I can find some at a thrift store, that'd be great, but I do want 2 matching ones. I am thinking about taking the big armoire that I have in there out, because even though I put shelving in it, it still is just a pain in my butt, and I just don't have any other place to store my clothes. So I'm thinking that I really do just need to get a dresser and put in there and be done with it. I wish I had more space. I like my little home, but there's just not a lot of places to put things. And as somebody who likes to thrift and collect, it's challenging. Y'all know that hair. Ryan does that all the time. My hair, you know, I'm a girl, I shed, and we'll be in the car, and we like to ride with the windows down, so it's, you know, all the wind blowing, and we got the radio cranked up, and my hair is just flying everywhere, and it'll float over into his face, some stray hairs, and he's like, spider webs. All dramatic, you know, but it's funny. It cracks me up. He's a good sport about it. Anyway, I'm going to be sharing with you a porch makeover at my mom's. Now, this is not the patio that we did during the summer. She had like a roof built. Her and my dad had a roof built out their back door. You guys have seen that in videos. I haven't specifically talked about it, but it's like a porch with a roof, but they hadn't had the concrete poured yet. It was just gravel, and it was a real pain, and water was collecting in there and making it muddy and just a mess. So they decided to have concrete poured underneath it. So I'm going to be sharing that whole process with you guys, and then we're going to do a little makeover on her porch for her to fix it all up and make it nice and pretty for fall. So stay tuned for that. Then probably, I don't know, starting in December or January, I'm not sure, but my brother is going to be starting a big project over here back behind my parents' house, and I'm going to be sharing that with you. So get ready. He's building like a tiny house back there. So that's going to be a big project that I hope you guys will be excited to watch, because I'm really hoping that I can help him out some with maybe some sponsorships and things like that to help him get it finished, because it's just now started. They just now cleared the land to get it level. I'll be sharing that with you as well. So lots of interesting things going on around here, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you made it to the end, leave me a star in the comments, and thank you so much for watching to the end. That means so much to me. I appreciate it more than I can say. I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye, friends.